Satnam. Welcome to Friday Online Sadhana. A little bit of a different environment today in honor of summer solstice, which I'm leaving for on Monday. I decided to take online sadhana outside. So this is my patio in Brooklyn. There will be some noises, some ambient noises while we're outside today. But that's life. Some of my herbs. So today we're actually going to do just a really short kriya and a really short meditation. I'm going to keep it short today, probably 30 minutes, maybe even less. And we're going to do disease resistant and heart helper from the teacher training level 1 manual. This is one that's, like I said, it takes like 10-15 minutes. But if you do 3 repetitions of it, it's a really good workout. And I do this sometimes if I'm not feeling very well, but I still want to do yoga, or if I think I don't have time and I still want to do yoga, or if I just want to stay in a really calm, meditative state for the day, because it's mostly just sitting in an easy pose and doing a couple mudras and a little bit of mantra and breathing. So the kriya is kind of like a meditation itself. So let's go ahead and tune in by rubbing your hands together. And then pressing them gently with the thumbs on the sternum. Feel your seat sink into the ground and your crown lift towards the sky. And here, take a deep breath in your belly. Exhale. Let's do 2 more like that. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale and hold. Apply the root lock. And exhale and lower your hands down. And again, if you're new to a practice of yoga, the root lock is clenching all of the muscles that you're sitting on. So the anus, sex organs, the perineum, that little muscle that you flex to control your pee, and the lower abdomen. So when someone says root lock, you clench all of those and just hold and then release. And you kind of keep a mild root lock, or also called mole bond. You keep a mild one even when you're just sitting in easy pose and throughout your entire yoga practice. If you didn't have any mole bond at all, you wouldn't be able to do a lot of the yoga poses because you need it to kind of keep you upright and keep you stable. And women, if you're on your cycle, you don't do it. Because root lock is keeping all the energy going up, and when women are on their cycle, they want to let some of that energy go. So we'll go ahead and begin with the kriya, and we're sitting in easy pose, and you interlace the fingers of both hands, pressing the thumb tips together, and you're just going to put this mudra palms up in the lap, apply the mole band, the root lock, and then we're going to chant the mantra, God and me and God are one. And with every round of the mantra, try to pull the root lock just a little bit tighter. And at some point you'll realize you can't pull it any tighter. But just go ahead and give it a little bit more of a pulse than every round with the repetition of the mantra. So go ahead, come into position and close your eyes. God and me and God are one. 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 And inhale, hold, and release. Another note about the root lock is just about every single time that I say inhale and hold, I hold, move on. Also, in some meditations and kriyas, there's a point where you exhale and hold out, and then you also hold, move on. Unless specifically specified otherwise, you kind of always hold it when you're holding your breath. So staying in easy pose, the hands will be in Gyan Mudra, first finger and thumbs touching. Resting on the knees, we're going to inhale deeply and exhale slowly and completely without dropping the rib cage. So you're not going to collapse when you exhale completely. Hold the breath out and pump the stomach in and out on the exhale. When you cannot pump anymore, take another breath in and then repeat the cycle. So we're going to inhale and then exhale and then pump the navel. And then inhale when you have to. And again, we'll do this for 3 minutes. And begin. Oh, and go ahead and do this at your own pace. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Relax the posture, breath. If you need to, go ahead and stretch your legs out a little bit. We got 2 more poses in easy pose. So back in easy pose, you're going to bring the left arm to the back of the torso, and the palm is going to be facing out. You can feel the back of your hand against the right shoulder blade. And then the right hand, I guess you can do it with whatever you want. Sit in easy pose, bring the left hand in the back of the torso, bend the elbow, and stretch the left hand towards the right shoulder. The palm faces away from the body. Inhale, do whatever you want with the right hand. I'm just gonna rest the right hand in my knee, palm up. Hold the breath out. Inhale deeply, exhale completely, hold the breath out as long as you can, apply Mobon, then inhale and repeat the cycle. So similar to the last one, but no navel pumping. So we're just gonna inhale and then exhale, hold it out as long as we can, and then inhale again and apply Mobon on the exhale. So you'll inhale and then exhale and apply that Mobon again, that root lock. Then when you can't hold your breath out anymore, go ahead and inhale and repeat the cycle for 3 minutes. Again, that pattern is inhale deeply, exhale completely, apply the Mobon. Finish that cycle that you're on. And on your next inhale, release the postures. Relax the breath. And then we'll now just go ahead and sit in a meditative posture with your hands in Gyan Mudra again. Or if you want, your palms can just be together in your lap. And just meditate on the flow of your breath and feel the effects of the kriya. open your eyes. Maybe wiggle your fingers around just a little bit. Make any adjustments that you feel like your body needs, like if you need a little bit of a spinal twist, or neck rolls, or shoulder shrugs. If you want to stretch your legs out again. I'm going to do one more quick meditation. That kriya that we did had a meditation built in at the end where you just sit quietly for a couple minutes. It doesn't even specify. You can sit as long as you want. So it's to meditate on the regular energetic flow of the breath. So even though this one says it's for disease-resistant and heart helper, it's also got a lot of breath work in it. So it's pretty good for working on prana. And the meditation we're going to do is called Meditation for a Calm Heart. This is in the Teacher Training Level 1 manual also. And I love this meditation. It was one of the first ones that I memorized because it's just so easy and I could do it anywhere if I didn't have the book. I was like taking a nature hike or something and just really wanted to do Kundalini meditation. I could just sit down and do this one. So sitting in easy pose, you're going to either have the eyes closed or looking straight ahead with just a sliver open in the bottom. It says 1/10, the eyes 1/10 open, or you can have them completely closed. You're going to take the left hand and place it over the heart with the fingers pointing to the right. The right hand is going to be next to you in Gyan Mudra. The palm facing out, the fingers facing up. And in this position, we're going to inhale as deeply as we can and just hold it for as long as we can with no tension. And then slowly exhale and hold the breath out as long as we can. And the key is to, when you're, hi Shiva, bye Shiva. The key is when you're holding the breath in or out to not have any strain and not have to gasp when you release the breath. So if you're holding your breath out for way too long and you have to inhale like this, you don't want to do that. You want to be really calm and slow breath. You have something that gives you comfort, not any stress. So go ahead and come into position and begin. And again, it's inhale to your full capacity and hold. Hold as long as you can, and then exhale and hold out as long as you can. Just continue at your own pace. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and hold and then release. And now take 3 big inhales and exhales. 1, that's 2, and 3, and relax. Just do a quick scan of your body. See if you feel any different from the beginning of the practice. I must say, chanting outside by yourself, hi kitty, bye kitty, is both really empowering and feels a little vulnerable. Really amazing. I'm really glad I came outside today. These 2 practices, this kriya and this meditation, are really well suited for Friday. Because in addition to practicing Kundalini yoga, I also practice Wicca, and I consider myself a solitary Wiccan. And Friday is ruled by the color green, and green corresponds to, in yogic scriptures, to the heart chakra. And there's a lot of other correspondences there between Western and Eastern philosophy for this day of the week. Prana is associated with the heart center, so breath work is really good to do for Friday. It's also ruled by the planet Venus, and that is all about like friends and connection and indulgence. So people like to go out on Friday and connect with their buddies after work, which is one of the reasons I ended up deciding to do the online sadhana on Friday, because I thought it was a really good day to connect with people. And if it's a heart-centered day, then it's a great day to share with people if you're really working on heart-opening stuff, which we did today. We did the disease-resistant and heart helper, and then the meditation for a calm heart. Of course, they're great any day, but on a particular day of the week when you kind of have these other forces kind of helping you along, it just kind of amplifies the whole situation. I was going to read a little bit about the meditation. The proper home for the subtle force prana is in the lungs and heart. The left palm is placed at the natural home of prana, creating a deep stillness at that point. The right hand that throws you into action and analysis is placed in a receptive, relaxed mudra and put in a position of peace. The entire posture induces the feeling of calmness. It technically creates a still point for the prana at the heart center. Emotionally, this meditation adds clear perception to your relationships with yourself and others. If you are upset at work or in a personal relationship, sit in this meditation for 3 to 15 minutes before deciding how to act. Then act with your full heart. Physically, this meditation strengthens the lungs and the heart. This meditation is perfect for beginners. It opens awareness of the breath and it conditions the lungs. When you hold the breath in or out for as long as possible, you should not gasp or be under strain when you let the breath move again. If you have more time, you can go ahead and do this meditation in the beginning of the practice. You can do that 3-minute. We did 3 minutes. You can do 3 minutes 3 times. So you just rest for 1 minute in between each time. And then for an advanced practice of concentration and rejuvenation, you can build this meditation up to 31 minutes. And I would suggest, doing the 3 periods of 3 minutes each with the rest between. And then when you build comfortably to 11 minutes, practice 11 minutes for like a week or so. It's really based kind of on your intuition. You have to feel it out. And then after a while, just add a minute every day. And then you can slowly build up to 31 minutes. I'm doing that right now with my meditation. I've been doing 31 minutes now for about 4 days. And it's been quite a journey. And tomorrow is my last day of my 40-day discipline of that. And then Sunday, I pack up for solstice. Monday, I head to New Mexico to do white tantric yoga for 3 days with Kundalini yoga buddies. So there will be no online sadhana next Friday, but I will be back on Friday after that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the class today. Let's go ahead and close out with the long time sun. Thinking about playing one of my favorite versions of it today. Yeah, let's do that.
May the long time sunshine shine upon your soul. All love surround you and the pure light within guide your way on. May the long time sunshine shine upon your soul. All love surround you and the pure light within you. Let it guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way
One long set, one short nom. Nam. Blessed be, fellow yogis, and have a great